Bring up the third baseman, Charlie Dunn.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 3, Charlie Dunn.
Everything's a strike today. A little low. Just underway. St. McClellan struck out. First out of the top of the first here. Charlie Dunn at bat. Ball gets away. Charlie Dunn going to be working ahead here. Socks that to left. It's going to drop for a hit. Cut off and foul ground. Charlie takes a wide turnaround first. Throw into second's a good one. It'll hold him to a single, but good base rip down the left field line by Charlie.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 7, Axel Maddox.
Yep, the catcher, Axel Maddox, hitting third today. Breaking ball doesn't break. Modest lead by Dunn at first. Swings through that one. It's a foul tip, so Dunn will stay put. Looking curveballs in there. Not extending his lead a bit. Got caught flat-footed. He's back in there safely, only just. Pop straight up. First baseman calls everyone off. Makes the play. For the second out of the inning.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 4, Bennett Barnes.
Bennett Barnes starting at first base today. Ball in there for a strike. Interesting wrinkle here at this park is those little pink nubs. I don't know if you can see them for the softball bases, as this field is dual purpose, are in play. Do some weird things to the ball here on the turf. Checks back again on Dunn, who is in safely. Sound you hear is a feral child. Good eye there. Ball a little low, a little outside. Low and in. Working them low, missing more often than not. Starting them off with a good curveball. Both. Swing and miss there. It's a rifle down. Right field line past the first baseman. Dunn taking a turn. He's being held up at third. Throw goes into second. Gets through. Ball is backed up nicely by the second baseman with the shortstop covering. Or shortstop with the second baseman covering. Either way, good job backing that up. But it's going to be a double.
Number 2, Win Harden.
Double down the right field line. Just a shot right past the first baseman, who was already playing in, holding the runner. Didn't matter as it was a rocket off the bat of Barnes. So suddenly, a couple in scoring position here for Win Harden. Gets his first look at that curveball. It'll miss. Is it a fastball for strike one? It's a bit of a two-out rally here cooking here in the first inning. Swing on a pitch low. It's going to be fouled back out of play. Check swing. Didn't go. Evens the count up. Second life from Harden here. Strike three called as curveball got in there, froze him. Mustangs do not score, strand a couple. Keep it here, go through this infield as not everybody was marked. It's going to be Clayton Goss getting the start at center, so we got, and that's Bennett Barnes pitching. So some last second adjustments put Bennett Barnes on the mound, pitching to Axel Maddox. First base, Win Harden. At second, that's Trace Harrell. Tate McClellan playing short. Charlie Dunn at third. In left field, we have Wyatt Moses. Center field, Clayton Goss. Right field, Braxton Harper. Take a quick break as Mustangs warm up here for the bottom of the first. Maddox throws it down, and Barnes in his blue glove.
We got the bottom of the first for the Volunteers. Number 4, Miller Shy.
Miller Shy, I guess, leading things off. Barnes greets him with a strike down at the knees. Working quick, swings through that one. Staying low in the zone. Fell back towards parking lot. Ooh. Thank goodness that didn't hit a car. Be a real shame. Getting closer with those fastballs. Wonder if Barnes will go off speed to finish him off. Doesn't. He's still right on it. Found him back. Spoils another one there. Healthy diet of fastballs. Does go off speed, misses a little high. I've got to watch that what gesture on the mound there. It's clearly high. Come on. It's in there, and that's singled up to Goss in center. Thawing away that fastball. Finally got a hold of one. And Shy, I believe, was his name.
For the Volunteers, the second baseman, number 22, Brantley Mercury.
So I'm lead off single. That brings up Mercury. Got an announcer, but no scoreboard. Our Diamond Girls would never. Low and in the dirt for ball one. Fouls that away. Oh. Almost fouled right off a light pole and went straight down. Almost nailed the kid. They're fine. Good move back to the runner. Didn't have much of a lead, but like that from Barnes. Counts 1-1. They have two scoreboards, none of them operating. Fouled again down the line. Put Barnes ahead, 1-2. Runner goes, pitch is high. Maddox up and throwing. Real good jump's the only thing that saved him there. Throw maybe a little high, but it'll be a stolen base by batter on ball two. Two misses high, fills up the count. This is low, and it's a walk. First two base runners reach. Single and a walk. Maddox will go out to talk to Barnes.
Now batting for the Volunteers, the EH, number 34, Luke Johnson.
Fouled back. Check swing on a high pitch. Call the ball, but a nod from Maddox. Says Barnes put that right where they wanted it. A good pitch there from Barnes. 2 on, nobody out. Strikeout here would be huge. Comes the 1-2. Low and in the dirt. Ends up underneath Maddox. The runner will take third. Runner at first stayed put. Put runners at the corners. 2-2. Maddox will reset his defense. Where it goes, and that is shot going to land just fair. Left field, Moses up and throwing, hits his cutoff man. Double will score a run. Put Starkville ahead 1-0 and put runners on second and third with nobody down here in the bottom of the first.
For the Volunteers, the shortstop, number 30, Jack Johnson.
Single walk double. Brings up the four-hole hitter. First pitch swing, and that's fouled. Backing out of play. Curveball broke a little early there. Up low for ball 1. Good stop by Maddox on a ball in the, I guess it's not dirt, it's more of a brown carpet. But a good stop all the same. This is high and he walks him. Walk, single, double walk. Bases are now loaded with nobody down here. It's going to bring Maddox and Coach Turner out.
For the Volunteers, the center fielder, number 26, Joseph Portera.
Some words of encouragement there, a few pats on the back to Barnes. Remain in the game, but in a pickle here. 1 run already in here in the bottom of the first. Bases loaded, nobody out. Well, high center fielder up to bat. I'm sure he has a name, a fine one. I just don't remember it. Ball's fouled back and out of play. The low stopped by Maddox. A good look at these low pitches to lefties. That's a shot foul. Luckily, that might clear the bases. Strike. Gets him looking. Full count pitch pays off for Barnes. Gets a big first out here. Base is still loaded.
Now batting for the Volunteers, the pitcher, number 15, Christian Riekoff.
Riekoff, the pitcher, steps in. First pitch swinging. You guessed it. Foul back and out of play. Goss is shading very much to the first base side of second. Huge gap in left center there. Moses playing very deep. Gets them on 3 straight pitches, so Coach Turner, whatever he said, getting it done here as
number 17, Nate Fratese.
2 straight strikeouts. The 5th straight strike thrown by Bennett Barnes there as it's fouled off. 1 run's in, but Barnes just a couple of strikes from getting out of this inning with minimal damage. 6th straight strike. It's 2 strikes on him now. It's a ground ball to Harrell, fields it, takes a hop, and retires the batter. So the Volunteers score 1 but leave them loaded as Barnes settles down, gets 2 strikeouts and a soft grounder to second base to end that inning. Britt Anderson's going to lead things off here in the top of the second when we come back. So Britt Anderson, Trace Harrell, and Braxton Harper, 6, 7, 8 in a rare 9-batter lineup, at least for now. Mr. Donahoe will be checking out the Ulysses S. Grant Presidential Library, which is here in Starkville for some reason. He is a big history buff. Can't fault him for that, but he will be here
And off the top of the second,
when he's read his fill.
number 31, Britt Anderson.
Bring up left-handed hitting freshman Britt Anderson. Looks like a pitch low there. Swings through that one as a pretty good pitch. We just haven't seen him in a while, but looks like he might have turned that one up a notch there. Yeah, soft ground ball to third base. Throw is high. First baseman leaps, makes the catch, finds the bag, and Anderson is retired. I got jammed a bit.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 14, Trace Harrell.
Yep, Trace Harrell, who fielded the ground ball that End of the inning with minimal damage there in the bottom of the first. It's in there low. Pitcher didn't like that ball. It's got carpet on it. Out back, missed a pitch in there. Umpire walking out. Talk to the umpire for talk to the pitcher for a second. Good sportsmanship there. It's hard to tell who that hit. I'm guessing the catcher. The umpire is just giving a quick breather. It's at least 1-1. 2 scoreboards, none of them operated. Missed a pitch in there. Some Mustang faithful were inbound. Inside for ball at least 2. 3-1. It's a base hit into right field just over the first baseman's glove. Harold stung that. First baseman lined it up like it was going to die into his glove. He just hit it too hard and kept traveling, went right over it. So Harold aboard with a single, brings up Braxton Harper, the right fielder. Puts starting left fielder Wyatt Moses on deck. Shows bunt, pulls back. Pretty healthy lead by Harold there. Catcher kind of stared him down. Retreats back safely. Fouled somewhere. Skip in, so Harper on a hitter's count here. Trace Harrell aboard after a single. Only one down here in the top of the second. This is high. Now Harper can really sit on one. Watches a strike. They're over the inner half to the lefty. Carroll goes. In there safely. Ball 4 anyway.
Now batting for the Mustangs. Number 30, Wyatt Moses.
Wyatt Moses up to bat now in the line hole. Put Jackson Dunn, who I suppose is also getting some time at short here, into the one spot there on deck. Ball started out good and went it up way outside. Had some trail away, not as much as the previous pitch, but just out of the reach of Moses' bat there. A little earlier on that. Good looking swing. It could have gone a long way. Lay off that in the dirt. Not a dirt, it's carpet. Turf infield, grass outfield here at Starkville. Fouled off, net holds that one. It gets away. Runners will advance. And with only one down, 2 runners now in scoring position and a full count coming to Wyatt Moses. Stangs trail by 1. Elevated there on that fastball to get Moses swinging. So it'll be Jackson Dunn getting his first swing here of the game.
Number 1, Jackson Dunn.
He went on a check swing. Ball that just kind of died there, looked good, and then just bottom fell out. Watch one high. First inning, Mustangs left runners stranded at second and third. Is the current situation here with 2 down. Not looking to repeat. It's a little low. It's a good eye by Dunn. Works himself back after the check swing strike. It's a good pitch there. Inside corner there to Dunn, so 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Top 2. That's chasing one. And Mustangs do not score and strand a couple. Hello, Mr. Donahoe. I'm just fine. Wearing Clayton Goss's jersey for some reason, or Braden Goss's jersey for some reason, is Carson Jenkins taking over at second. So it took me a second there. Zach Russell over at first. Win Harden now on the mound as originally scheduled. Axel Maddox, of course, catching. He's caught every inning, every game. Charlie Dunn still at third. Jackson Dunn is taking over at first. No, he's not. That's shortstop. Left field to be determined. Center field again is Goss. Right fielder, it's not out there yet. Guessing that's Miller Calhoun there in left. It's Calhoun. High wall left. Oh, let me turn you on.
I don't need to be turned on if you would rather me not be.
You're back. You're with us.
Good to be here.
Welcome. And Luke Archer in right field to finish that all off. We are trailing by 1 to catch you and those at home up here as we enter the bottom of the second. Trailing by 1. At the bases, Starkville had the bases loaded, nobody out in the first inning. Quick mound visit from Coach Turner, and Bennett Barnes struck out 2 in a row and got a ground ball to second to extinguish that threat. Unfortunately, on the other end of things, we have stranded runners at second and third in both the first and second innings.
Bring out the bottom of the second for the Volunteers. The first baseman, number 13, Julian Cracker.
Oh, also, there's 2 scoreboards and none of them are doing the count, so stay on our toes here.
Okay.
Ball's outside.
Glad that we get a scoreboard down the left of the line there. The one in center field, I can't quite. I don't know if it's me and
no,
my
it's
eyesight
just it's always been tough to see. If only they were operating it. See, I don't even know what that was.
That was the ball.
All right. Ball is lofted into shallow left center. Long run for Goss. Can't make the play. Fielded by Dunn. That just kind of died in no man's land there.
Yeah, and Goss had a good read on it, actually. He got a good jump on it.
Now batting for the Volunteers.
Dylan's angle right there. I mean, it was going to be a really tough play for him. He's going to have to make it up kind of over the shoulder catch. So, I mean, not a whole lot you can do about that.
So we live with it. Short dimensions here at this park, but yeah, as you mentioned, kind of a elevated left field and then a center field. Shows bunt. It's right back to Hardin. He will throw it to first to Zach Russell. Only play.
Yeah, nice job fielding his position there because he came off to the left side of as we're looking at it of the mound, and then was able to redirect and
now batting for your
did a good job using 2 hands to make
number
to field the ball and make a good throw over. It's harder than it looks.
Much. Strike there from Hardin. Chop foul. Just protecting, fouls that off as Hardin remains ahead 0-2. That's fouled.
Just continuing to feed him fastballs a little bit up in the zone and can't quite get the barrel on it.
Yeah, you missed a lot of this in the first inning too.
Oh, okay.
Just a lot of foul balls. That gets away as that's low and outside. First ball, the at bat's a costly one, as allows allows the runner to advance to third base.
Came back with a breaking ball and just buried it in that left-handed batter box.
Swings that was probably ball two.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It was up in the eyes, actually. Couldn't lay off of it. You know, foul balls in Swayze Field are brought to you by Oxford University Bank. I only know that because they say it about 50 times a game.
That's a shot to Calhoun, who sizes it up, gets it in to Dunn, who comes up firing to the plate. Slower runner, and they might have got him there. We did pretty much everything right.
Yeah, absolutely. Hit his cutoff man. Dunn made a good transfer. And Maddox was playing it well.
Yeah.
Throw in was a little bit high, but, I mean, hard to get that runner coming in, tagging up for third.
Yeah, that ball came in as he was sliding in when I got him anyway. But sack fly makes it 2-0.
Well, as you said, the ball in the dirt, wild pitch, it's just costly at this point.
Yeah, that's right. This is high. Slow. Calibrating is Harden.
I like that. Recalibrating.
Missing high, missing low. This one should be good, right?
Absolutely
is.
it was.
The better looking pitches of the inning here from Harden. Strike kind of had him turning in on the shoulders. Called for a strike. Had him all out of sorts there. It's outside. This ball's going everywhere. Finally. Into the glove of Harden.
Oh, that was a good breaking ball in the inside corner right there.
He's thrown 2 of those this at bat. Both of them beauties. Both of them the 2 strikes in this full count. Up and in. He loses them.
2 out walks.
Now batting for the Volunteers, the second baseman, number 22, Brantley Mercury.
What level of baseball you play, it's amazing how much 2 out walks come back to hurt you at different times.
We're at the top of the order, I believe. That's the leadoff runner running off the second there. Throw is good. I think it hit the runner. I kind of had Harden in my view.
Yeah, it Dunn couldn't quite glove it. It was off the runner slide and then it rolled out into shallow left center.
So leadoff walk turns into a double. Now stands on second. Looks like Starkville's coach is going to come out and take a look at this. Might have got him somewhere again. I couldn't really see.
Not sure where it hit him either. Might have right on the jaw.
He's talking about, he's pointing to his face. That's
that doesn't feel good.
Not generally where you want to get hit with anything, much less a baseball. He's standing on second. He's grimacing. I mean, he's hurt. We get a pat on the back. We're good to go. It's right at Jenkins for the third out.
Yeah. Hard hit ball, barreled him up, just hit it right at him. We've seen a lot of that from the Mustangs here recently as well.
Sure have. Hoping to turn that luck around, but Starkville scores another. Strands one. Head of the top of the third. We're going to have 2, 3, 4 spots due up. We'll see who fills those when we come back. So Charlie Dunn will lead things off, followed by Axel Maddox. Charlie, the lone third baseman here in this JV affair today. It seems Axel Maddox, the forever catcher. Now, I wonder if we might not see him. It's Wednesday.
Yep.
Got pushed back due to weather. So we got, following this, a varsity game. Imagine, how Brentley counts behind the dish. And then we got a doubleheader tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot for a catcher to do to catch 3 games in 24 hours, which is what is going to be asked of Brantley, I would assume. But if you're asking if you would possibly see Noah tomorrow, not Noah, I'm sorry, Axel, I don't know what the answer to the question is, because at this point, Brantley's caught every varsity inning, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's what my books have, yeah. Strike there to Dunn. It's a fly ball to left center. Center fielder will take charge, settle underneath, and make the play.
Yeah, threw 2 breaking balls to Dunn, both of them on the inside half of the plate. He got his hands inside of that one and just popped it up.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 7, Axel Maddox.
And that's going to hit him. First pitch, tried to do the same thing, throw that inner half breaking ball, but he started it off too much inside, I would say.
So I'll bring up Zach Russell, who we saw playing first base that last half inning. It's also going to bring in Clayton Beckwith, courtesy running for the catcher, Maddox.
Now batting for the Mustang, number 18, Zach Russell.
Just no regard for a catcher's ability to run the bases in high school baseball. I take offense to that as a former catcher.
Right.
That always took me off the baseball.
He's a good athlete.
Difference was I was slow.
All right.
That pitch misses down for ball 2. 2-0 is the count.
2-0 is the count.
Russell way ahead in the count now, 3-0. All the way back, one of those baseball terms, cliches.
Mm-hmm.
With tomorrow being the best day of the year.
That's right. As Russell's aboard with a far less painful free base.
Yeah, but 2 in a row, we got to make this, capitalize on this. As like you said, we've left 2 runners on in the last 2 innings. Best day of the year because
Opening day.
Opening day of Major League Baseball. Phillies and Braves have already canceled for tomorrow.
Yeah, I saw it.
That was a little premature. Swing and a miss at a ball down in the zone by Harden right there. He was looking fastball, got a little bit fooled on the breaking ball. 0-1's your count.
Ball is low.
Once again, a swing and a miss at the all-speed pitch.
Pass ball is immediately back to the catcher, and they're going to say that Beckwith's safe. Said he slid under the tag.
The throw was to the left side of the bag, and I'm watching it from here. It did look like it was much closer than it appeared like it was going to be, because he got a really nice carom off the backstop to the catcher to make that throw down quickly. Coach Poole's going to come out and ask a question, gets an explanation, and calmly walks back to the dugout.
Easy enough.
No Earl Weaver-esque actions there.
So, familiar position here as the Mustangs have runners on second and third. They have left them there in the first and the second. It was on that.
Yeah, just a steady diet of that slider action that we're seeing into these batters this inning.
It's a solid contact. That is deep to left center. It scrapes the wall. Zach Russell being waved around. He'll be out by a mile, but Mustangs do score one on a double by Hardin. Just missed a homer there.
Yeah, not really sure how both runners didn't score there. I didn't see the jump from Russell. Ball was in the alley.
Both runners waited till the ball was on the ground.
Yeah, I thought it was gone.
Yeah,
wind blowing in at us.
Yep,
knocked it down. But solid contact by Hardin there.
Out recorded on the play, so see McCraw Porter batting. He's been hurt for most of the season. I think we saw him very early in the bat, as Tripp Smith, I believe, is courtesy running for the pitcher Win Hardin. It's outside.
Thought we were about to see the first home run for the Mustangs of the year.
Yeah, as did I. Like you said, pretty stiff wind there blowing in. The only thing that kept it, and only just, I mean, that scraped the wall. That's outside. It's a walk that gets away from the catcher, allows Tripp Smith to advance to third, and he's going to bring out Starkville's coach.
Yeah, runners on the corners now with two down. Mustangs trying to knot this thing up at two here in the top of the third. And it looks like there could be a pitch and change. But as is, they're going to keep it right where it was and see if 15 can't work his way out of this inning.
Well, saw that earlier in the first. Saw some words of wisdom from Coach Turner. Bases loaded, nobody out, and saw Bennett Barnes get out of that unscathed. What? Oh. Don't care. I know. Some royalty in the dugout over there.
Oh, yeah, Polk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wearing an Ole Miss shirt, so I don't care. Ball is popped up to the second baseman for the third out. So Mustangs strand a couple, but do get one back. It's going to be 2-1 heading into the bottom of the third. We come back. We're back. Still got Win Harden on the mound.
Third for the Volunteers, the EH, number 34, Luke Johnson.
See a little change as Wyatt Moses moved over to center. In left field, we have somebody new. We'll check on that. Otherwise, it's the same defensive alignment from the first inning. Except Win Harden on the mound and Barnes at first as they switch places. Try to see who that is in left. Pitch low, gets away.
No, I can't tell. Whoever it is that wears sunglasses on their hat.
It could be any of them. All high.
Yeah, 3-0 count now.
Chopper to Dunn at third. He will pump. Fire in there. Get him by a step.
Yeah, nice play right there by Dunn and nice stretch by Bennett Barnes. Hey, how about the green light on 3-0?
Yeah, does not pay off.
No.
Now batting for the Volunteers, the shortstop, number 30.
And first baseman,
Johnson.
I think people underestimate how important it is for that stretch, that lean.
Oh, sure.
Just a little extra time because, like you said, it was just beat him by one step.
Kind of glimpse left field. I think that might still be Miller Calhoun. We're going to go with that until we're proven otherwise. But is that fouled off?
That was fouled off. Strike
All right,
one.
Strike one. Give it up with outs and runs and stuff. Just the counts.
Nice pitch right there by Harden.
Working outside to the right-handed hitter there. Some pretty pitches there inside to the right-handers.
Yeah.
Working outside now. Doesn't go golfing, and he'll waste one in the carpet.
Just missed low.
Yep. That he did, though, as we are set up a little to the left of the camera. Right over in a little nook there as the hot spot won't reach. So we get a pretty good look at the plate here. We're sitting amongst the masses. It's a slow roller to third. Charlie, plenty of time to get the out.
Yep. Another solid routine defensive play for the Mustangs.
Mm-hmm.
And a good job of throwing strikes and pitching the contact for Harden.
26, Joseph
He's throwing some strikes, and then Dunn's throwing strikes to first to retire both these hitters here so far in the bottom of the third. Fell backing out of play towards the practicing track team. Anyone knows how track's going today?
I did get an update on the girls. I don't have an update on the boys, but we were leading through half of all of the events.
Excellent. That is a knock into center field. Wyatt Moses underneath it. So 1-2-3 inning for the Mustangs.
I tell you what, nice piece of pitching by Harden. Good defensive work by the Mustangs, and we got to come back and get us another run.
We'll look to do that. It's going to be the 8-9-1 holes. See who those are when we come back. It's going to be Luke Archer, Miller Calhoun, and there's a couple hitters up. We'll see. But definitely Luke Archer due up.
So at the 5 o'clock mark, with the track meet running behind, I do know it is running behind, our varsity boys are leading with Magnolia Heights in second place. Our junior high boys are in fourth place at this point. So good job by the varsity boys.
Now the top of the fourth.
Getting some points in field events apparently and leading right now. And then our junior high and varsity girls were both leading.
Excellent.
With DeSoto trailing our high school girls.
Oh, that's a big lead.
Yeah. So
we don't know where we're at in the events, though.
Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know where we're at in the count as I was looking at
the track updates. Absolutely.
That's a strike.
Yeah.
Kilt's, I think, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and down on strikes goes Archer, brings up Calhoun, and puts top of the order Tate McClellan. Led off this game in the on-deck circle.
I heard something interesting, and there was a drop third strike. Heard something very interesting.
What's that?
MLB is exploring doing away with the drop third strike non-out.
Really? So it's just a strikeout.
It's a strikeout, yeah. Strike one.
Interesting. I was bracing for impact when you said LB is considering things. It's usually never good when they consider things. The ball is low.
Yeah, just a little bit low. Not a bad breaking ball, especially after he just threw 4 consecutive strikes.
Calhoun looks at a strike.
Yeah, it's looking like right there, just above the belt. Could have gone either way.
Called strike 3. Ball in the outside corner. 2 straight strikeouts will bring up top of the order, and Tate McClellan will get his second crack at things. He struck out to start off this game.
Order kind of rolls back over, I guess.
Yep. Got a nine batters.
9 batters. All right.
I mean, they swap out every inning, but there's nine batting spots.
McClellan really crowding the plate here.
Standing on top of it. Had only his heels in the batter's box really there. That is popped up. First baseman can't find it. I can't find it either.
It went out of play.
It's out of play.
Yeah, first baseman kind of got tied up with the first base umpire, and it was well behind him. He lost it. The way he kind of looked up and came charging in, it appeared that it was going to be a playable ball.
That's what I was looking for. I saw it land about 50 feet the other way.
Yeah.
It's a strike all the same. So it'll be a 1-1 count to McClellan, who backs off a little bit, has most of his feet in the box now. Woo! Good eye there.
Absolutely.
Timeout called as Falls have their, they go with the armbands.
Yeah.
It's a solid contact ground ball to second base. Fortunately, right at the second baseman. And we each go 1, 2, 3 here in the respective half innings. We're going to head to the bottom of the fourth. Mustangs trail 2-1. We'll see what we got on the mound.
Winhard again.
Winhard and Warming. We'll be back.
For the Volunteers, the pitcher, number 15, Christian Rikoff.
You heard the man. That's fouled. Having a tough time seeing these as Russell acted as if he had a play on it. It lands over the dugout. And I'm with you. I'll look up on these and going through the netting. It's some clouds. Still a nice day, a little breezy, but just kind of a little bit of overcast. Just that perfect ball color makes it tough to.
It really is.
It's really just over us. You look either direction, there's blue skies, but right over us, there's just a baseball-colored cloud. Say rope foul down the third baseline. I mentioned earlier, it's yet to see it, but they got those little base peg things for the softball here on this turf that are in play.
That is interesting that is how they play it.
They are in fair territory.
They
only
are.
Just, but see if any weird calamities happen as a result of that.
Now that you've spoken, it will come into existence.
Kind of like the ball finds you thing.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
If they're there, they will get hit. There's a good pitch there to Harden come back and get him. Had him swinging late at the high fastball there. Wins the battle of the pitchers there.
Batting for the Volunteers, the right fielder, number 17, Nate Fertizzi.
Fertizzi lives in Starkville. Most of the time we hear those over in Greenville, Washington.
I was going to say, I thought it was Washington.
Yeah.
Fertizzi. Ball bounce in.
Really just kind of tried to place that ball. You could see he just didn't really look comfortable when it left his hand.
Just gets a piece of that one. Foul it off. And again, Harden working ahead, 1-2. Got him with the high heat. Last batter. See what he goes to here. Think if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There it is. Is that not?
That was 2-2.
If only there was a giant lit up board that would have this information.
Yeah, it's about to blow.
Oh no.
Oh.
No, we'll fish it out.
We'll get it. We'll get it. We got it.
These little foam rubber pieces over these mouth guards that surely are very easy to get, but we have two of them. For all the headsets, we have two, and one of them just fell into a crevasse.
Crevasse.
That
didn't leave his hand comfortably.
Now what he was looking to throw. Points to himself.
He says, my bad. Well, way to own it there, Win.
I suppose. Wasn't really in doubt, but full count.
Same thing. Trying to throw that off-speed pitch and it just leaving his hand a little awkward. So after the strikeout, a walk.
So I was fooled on one of those. I thought that strike two would have been strike three there. He had some pretty good pitches. I'll skip in. Good stop by Maddox. Keeps it in front of him. Hold the runner at first. I think the way Maddox is always communicating with his pitchers.
Yeah, he just got that natural catching tendencies, I guess.
You know, for good and bad. He's always giving kind of feedback after most pitches if you watch him. That's a good pitch there. He was right on it, just swung right over it. It took a little bit off that, kind of fell in there.
Outside corner to the left-handed batter.
Skips in over the white painted thing. There would say chalk. But
The colored turf.
the white-colored turf of the right-hander batter's box. That'll get away. He was flirting with that for a while there.
Yeah.
A lot of these balls missing low. It's that walk on second with one down. It's going to bring out Coach Turner.
Yep. Gonna go have a visit here with one out. Looks like we're about to have a pitching change. Clayton Goss is jogging out. Try to leave things where they are at 2-1 here in the fourth. You'd imagine that the fifth would be as far as we would go, so we only have one more opportunity to try to even this thing up or take a lead.
We'll let him warm.
Let's hit your camera.
We'll be right back. Hope us holding up the one more sign. Goss says, I'm good. We're on a time limit here. Trying to get a win. He inherits a runner on second base and one out in the inning. Yeah. Start him off with a strike over we're are we mid-order?
I think we are.
Mid at bat, I mean, so.
Yeah.
3-2, I think, is the count. Fouls that off, stays alive.
Because we made the pitching change after the pass ball that allowed the runner to advance a second.
That's it. A miss outside, and
yeah, not a lot of wiggle room there when he came in with the mid count, but that was not a bad breaking ball trying to backdoor the left-hand hitter. But it puts force at 3 bases now.
Good stop by Maddox and the ball that skips in.
Way to keep your chest up, chin down, everything out in front.
Do have padding.
Same pitch he tried to throw to that left-handed batter. This time he gets it across the plate.
Yeah, real good-looking pitch.
Says it was high. Ball 2.
Throws back to the runner, gets into center field. Runner takes off for third. Throw goes into Jackson Dunn at short. Now put runners on the corners. Runner at first stayed put.
Yeah, unfortunate there. He tried to pick off a move and never really looked comfortable trying to do it. Almost a late throw.
Yep. Carson, I don't think, was expecting that throw. He was kind of going over the base just as, procedure. Yeah. And the ball came out. And just weren't on the same page there. Runner goes now for second. It's a good throw down to Dunn. A little high, and runner got a good jump, so he's in there.
Yeah, Dunn trying to cut that off and catch the runner at third, trying to break home. Don't think the throw would have beaten the base runner. As he did get such a good jump. The runner at third did stay.
And that's a walk. So all those movements inconsequential, as everyone is where they would have been anyway after the walk.
Yep, so here in the bottom of the fourth inning, you're going to see the infield play in for the Mustangs.
Playing for the out.
Batting for the Volunteers, the catcher, number 32, Taylor Ricks.
Outfield playing more straight up. Goss was shaded over well towards right field in the earlier innings. A good pitch there. Went right after him.
Yep. Let's see, ground ball here, right at Dunn, step on third. Throw it over to first. Nice pitch.
Check swing, doesn't matter.
Yeah, a lot of movement on that pitch right there. Fastball out of his hand. Just a lot of good movement. Kind of sunk on him.
You can see someone getting pulled over center field.
Sure.
Keep an eye on that.
Well.
Couldn't be me. That is nearly.
We almost got it.
Nearly quite the called shot there, as that was hit the Dunn but fell.
I'm afraid he wouldn't have been able to get the runner at first.
It's a hot shot fielded by Carson Jenkins, who comes home and gets the force.
Great job by Jenkins. And a nice job right there by Maddox. I think Maddox thought he had to get the tag on him.
Yeah, he applied the tag. The tag would have got him.
Tag would have got him.
It was a force out, but
got him.
Whatever.
Man, Jenkins with the backhand right there. Good job.
That was a great play. That was a real hot shot. Low hop there. Kind of a do or die going low for that play. He timed that very well. Excellent play. Keeps running off the board and gets us another out here. So bases loaded. Still some work to do, but ball's low.
Yeah, nowhere to put him. So we're going to have to throw strikes to contact here for Goss. Or for a strikeout. Wouldn't that be nice?
That'd be great. Good stop by Maddox. Speaking of stop, the officer is at the window having a lengthy conversation.
Maybe just a warning. People get those from time to time.
That they do. And we thank law enforcement for all they do, and very thankful whenever you get away with a warning.
Well, Goss is now way behind the batter at 3-0. Bases loaded, nowhere to put him.
Dunn knocks it down. Jackson Dunn retrieves it.
Yeah, Charlie almost made a phenomenal play to end that inning.
I mean, that would have been above and beyond right there.
Yeah, it hit on the heel of his glove as he laid out for it. But what he did was he held it to minimal damage with one run scored.
Number 22, Brantley Berkery.
We're at the top of the order as this is the two-hole hitter. It's a leadoff hitter who's reached quite a bit, probably all three times. Good stop by Maddox. Still working on that breaking ball.
You know, that's the second time that we've seen a 3-0 count to a batter in this game where they went after the pitch.
Yeah. Green light special.
Nice pitch right there.
Check swing does not matter as that's strike all the way. It's a little low.
Yeah, Maddox kind of popped up a little quick. I'd like to see him frame that one up right there. He's setting up inside here.
Framing a ever more important part of the game. Is framing ever coached, instructed to you?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. It's one of the first things that we did. Makes all the difference. Your catcher really helps your pitcher out tremendously when they're really good at doing that, kind of find that art.
Miss away and walking a run. Bring the lead to 4-1. Volunteers.
It does not look like we're going to see another pitcher. This looks like it's going to be Goss's inning to try to finish.
Do have 3 varsity games the next 2 days, so you need all arms on deck.
3 varsity games in the next
24 hours. That's right. Strike is called there. That is through the hole, right side of the infield, into right field. It's past Harper. 1 runs in, 2 runs in. Throw goes into second.
Now they got
Runner's got in a rundown.
Good job right
tag
there.
And
yeah. 2-run score. As they're going to call that the ball game, time limited, a 6-1 game. So the Mustangs are not going to have an opportunity to bat.
that's a shame. Did a good job of getting out of some trouble early on there, but that last inning kind of nailed in the coffin. So JV falls 6-1 in their lone matchup this week against the Vols. Varsity from here on out, we will take a usual break as we're maybe a little early on time. So imagine that 6 o'clock start time
should be right on
play.
par.
We'll be back around then.